Cooking has been in my life forever.
He loves food. He loves creating.
This is life for me. This is the way I grew up.
He grew up cooking that food, living that food.
I know I want to be a chef since I was a little kid.
Spend just a minute with Delio Susi, and his passion for food is easy to see.
Do you guys want to taste what 24-month prosciutto tastes like? Oh my God, kid. Oh my God. Is that insane? Paper thin. That's what prosciutto is. That beauty. Oh my God, so good.
And at his restaurant, Sulmona, that passion is in every plate.
Amatriciana, man. You gotta try this. Buon appetito. Wait till you taste it.
Brand new to Kendall Square, Cambridge, Sulmona is named after the medieval town in northern Italy that Delio's family is from. And according to his wife Rebecca, everything at this version of Sulmona pays homage to those roots and recipes.
What we've done is we've recreated the town of Sulmona and the feeling that you get there when you come in.
With about 130 seats, the space is big and beautiful. There's a semi-open kitchen, a long marble bar, and plenty of design elements meant to transport you straight to Sulmona.
The back bar behind me is a model of the aqueducts that are actually in the Piazza of Sulmona. We try to replicate the arches.
Also, what we were pulling from is the train station. So we've got the big tile wall and the glass mirrors behind the bar. And then, of course, Delio couldn't do without the Vespa that's hanging in the middle of the dining room, which is a big, exciting thing that we were able to do.
When it comes to the food, you'll want to order just about everything because the menu is filled with authentic Italian classics and Italian-American favorites.
It's approachable. I mean, there's something for everybody, whether you want pizza or you want chicken parm or you want to be more adventurous and you have the cioppino or you have the porchetta. So you've got that traditional food from Italy, but you also have the everyday mainstays that everyone can have a couple times a week.
And one dish you'll want to eat every day is the Sunday meat sauce. And yes, this really is the same recipe Delio's grandmother would serve at her house every Sunday.
Every Sunday, I've eaten this sauce. This sauce consists of meatballs, Italian sausage that we make in-house, and a mini ossobuco. And they're all braised in a tomato sauce for a long time until they fall apart. All those flavors come into that sauce and so intense. Comes in a little cast iron crock pot. It's topped with grated cheese and a basil leaf.
Much of the food at Sulmona is made to share, like the section of the menu devoted to Italian street foods, including handmade arancini, tender lamb skewers served with a gorgeous grilled lemon, and addictive potato croquettes known as panzerotti.
Basically, it's mashed potatoes inside, breaded and deep fried. We serve it with some nice sauce on the side. It's hot, it's gooey, it's delicious.
Oh my God, it's like a mashed potato explosion in your mouth.
Pizzas are always great to share, but the ones here are so good, you might not want to, especially since they're all based on a dough recipe Delio has been developing for decades.
I'd say pretty much since I've known him, he's been talking about it and what he's going to incorporate in it. So our dough is something that Delio takes a lot of pride in.
Of course, the margarita is sensational in its simplicity, but for something a bit more interesting, order the Abruzzi with slow-roasted porchetta, broccoli rabe, and bechamel.
You're gonna get pork fat, you're gonna get rind, you're gonna get orange, rosemary, you're gonna get the bitter of the broccoli rabe, you're gonna get the creaminess of the bechamel, and then the nice crust. It's absolutely killer.
Pastas at Sulmona are outstanding and prepared with painstaking authenticity. Whether you order the carbonara with bucatini, guanciale, parmesan, and a runny egg, or the amatriciana with San Marzano tomatoes, red onions, rigatoni, and crispy guanciale.
So we tasted a lot of that when we went to Italy. It's fresh pasta, it's homemade. The flavors that come together are delicious.
As for entrees, there's authentic options like an overloaded cioppino bursting with local seafood, and a 13-hour porchetta atop creamy polenta. Then there's the not-so-authentic, but oh-so-delicious chicken parm.
I am Italian, but I'm also Italian-American, and chicken parm is one of my favorite things. We do it like my mother made a Milanese. The rigatoni is off the hook, and the marinara is to die for. We had to have the chicken parm because who doesn't like a chicken parm?
For dessert, the chocolate hazelnut cake is good. The bag of warm zeppoli with Nutella for dipping is even better. But according to Delio, the affogato is the best.
Affogato means to drown. And so this dessert is actually 2 scoops of gelato, almond biscotti, and it's drowned in espresso. When you get to the coffee on the bottom, it's at a perfect temperature, and the reaction between the coffee and the cream is incredible.
And from the food to the atmosphere, a meal in Italy has never been as easy as a trip to Sulmona.
It's kind of cool. I think we really captured what the town of Sulmona is.